We just got a couple minutes when we're gassing up. What's ready?
I can give you the space soup or the space special.
I'll have the soup.
Okay.
I'll have the cleavage. Special.
It's the end of the line. This must be where they put in the secret ingredient.
Lordy!
Fry?
It's so delicious. You'll eat until you explode. Bon appetit!
Stop stuffing your frog and save us.
No!
Okay, one special and one soup.
Feeling around on all the trees. And he said, we on Pluto. And we said, Harry, from the bark, you dummies! From the bark! Yeah, the guy digs me. Hey, what's wrong with this guy? I don't know.
Waitress! Waitress! What did he order?
Oh, here the special.
That's what I ordered! I changed my order to the soup.
Good move.
Oh, no. Not again.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Check, please.
Please, sir, I want some more. Please, sir, I want some more.
So back in the day when Jedi Bill and I started streaming together, that was our intro to the Insomniac Soup. Thank you very much, Keely Chow and the Epic Beard. Fantastic. I love having you guys in the chat. This is a random live stream, so anyone is welcome to come up on the panel. I will try my best to talk over you and screw up your points of view, regardless of what you're trying to say. I do myself, and I'll wait for other people to try and do themselves, and I talk over them. So it's worth a try. You guys are welcome onto the panel. The link is in there. If I knew how to pin the link to the top, I would. But the StreamYard, and I'll throw that StreamYard link in there every once in a while just to keep it fresh. Keep it fresh and running. Jedi Bill's out back smoking a cigarette and letting his doggy go poopy in the backyard. So we'll wait for Jedi Bill to get back up on the panel. And again, it's an open panel, open mic night. You guys are welcome to come on up and try and talk over me if you think you can pull it off. I'm welcome to let you try it. Jedi Bill, did I just hear you cough? So now Jedi Bill is meowing. Okay. That's all right. I'll take a minute. I'll take a minute. You know, that's one of the things that it actually drives me crazy about the open panelists, right? The YouTube hosts that do open panels, and they say it's an open panel, and you can come in and talk about whatever you want to, which is true. It is true, absolutely true, and they say that that's fine. You cannot have 30 seconds of open microphone, nobody talking, blank space. You cannot have 30 seconds of blank space. And so as much as I talk, and I don't really talk about much stuff, I'm not actually that smart, but you have to fill the space. And so when I leave 5 seconds of open microphone, it drives me up a wall. So I do not leave 5 seconds of open microphone space. I am talking constantly in order to get everyone on the panel to keep talking. And it does drive me a little bit crazy once in a while when other panelists who are thinking they're smarter than I am and they're trying to talk over me. I'll allow them to do it for a little while, but as long as they keep it entertaining. Jedi Bill, are you back? Jedi Bill apparently is not back. Okay. Proof CCDV is crazy. I did admit it. Yes, I am crazy. I am the crazy one. I actually do enjoy talking to people. And so my favorite thing is doing a surprise live stream and seeing who shows up to talk to me.
I am back.
Oh, you are back, Jedi. Fantastic. Yeah, I do.
It's the top of my head.
I love
lovely top of my head.
I love doing a
lovely top of my head.
I love doing a surprise. Here I am.
It's actually not too cold tonight. I mean, I am in shorts.
The lovely Sherry is in the house.
And the epic beard.
Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Good to see you. It's good to see you too. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
is it a party? I don't know. Is it a party? Jedi Bill, what song should I play now?
I don't know. I didn't hear your first song. Okay.
I love it. I love that. Yitzy Lemons did that for me.
Yeah.
He's so good. And yes, I love cooking with Mr. CCDV. I will do that intro every single time if I get the opportunity.
Uh-huh.
$8 a pound these days. Yes, butter is very expensive, but you know what? I will never cook without butter. I even when I make my quesadillas, when I make my quesadillas, I get out my ouch. No, that's not the cigarettes. It's still lit. Oh, there it is. I got it.
Cigarettes are expensive.
Oh,
Got a pack of Marlboro Reds yesterday.
Oh, I buy these cigarettes from a friend of mine, and so for $120 a month, I smoke 4 cartons of cigarettes. Actually, I usually have him go back to Mexico and pick me up 2 other cartons of cigarettes during the month, because I do actually smoke like 1.5 packs a day now. But whatevs.
What's the topic? Anything? Anything goes?
You do realize that we don't actually have topics.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's right. That's right. What did Oliver
We don't
do?
need no stinking topics.
What was it that Oliver Franklin Dune used to call them? Off the rail? Off the rail. Was it off the rail, or was it
no, it was a short attention span theater.
Short attention span theater, and we went off
That's
the
what
rails
we are.
constantly. Yes. Okay. So it was short attention span theater, but we went off the rails all the time.
All the time.
Well, Insomniac Soup is, throw in anything you want to in Insomniac Soup.
Uh-huh.
Do you have anything specific to the Insomniac Soup, Jedi Bill? Or shall I just play the intro again?
Sure. Whatever you want, man.
He says sure.
It's your
Yeah.
stream.
It's my stream. I get to do what I want. If I want to play the Insomniac Soup again, I will do it. Now, who is the Mog, and who is the really handsome man sitting next to the Mog?
Well, I'm the Mog. I'm my own best friend.
I choose to be Lone Star. Choose to be
Lone Star.
Fantastic. And I still don't have anyone else backstage. It's just me and Jedi Bill. You know what? This is how we started YouTube. And so I don't mind doing this right now. I really don't. But if there is anyone who wants to come up on a panel and talk shit, Sci-Fi Nation can come up if he wants to. I will allow Sci-Fi Nation to come up on the panel. And those of you in the chat who know my history with Sci-Fi Nation, you will know that I'm serious about letting people up on the panel, because I'm saying, Sci-Fi Nation, come on out here. You can join us. You are welcome on the panel, Sci-Fi Nation.
This is a Bloody Mary thing. Oh yeah,
I
trying to
honestly every time I do one of these, I expect Eagle Rider. I expect Eagle Rider to show up. No, she may not. She may not. She may actually have fallen asleep at this point in the night. But to you and me, Jedi Bill, it's only an hour after midnight.
No, not yet. 16 after 11.
It's 11. Oh, it's not even midnight yet.
That's not for us.
That's right. Yeah.
For us, the rest of the folks that are yet. Over there, east. Wait.
Way on over there.
East. They're east. They're.
Thank you, Jedi Bill, for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I know you don't get to smoke as much as I get to smoke. I smoke a pack of cigarettes while I'm on a live panel with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. As long as I'm live, I'm smoking
and drinking.
Well, no, I've only got like two ounces of whiskey left. And I really do need to drive to Flagstaff tomorrow, so I do need to start my truck, and so I will stop drinking in about I will hold on. I will stop drinking.
Oh, God. And now you're wearing some of it. Hey, I got one of those.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I got one of those. Mine's fuller, though.
I will stop drinking now.
Cheers, people. Cheers. But I'm not drinking.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're looking at the stream, and we are accurately west.
Yes. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, Fireball. I'm all done with drinking. So tomorrow I actually get to drive to Flagstaff because I'm going to be able to start my truck. Now, I'm not sure how many people know what this is.
It's a breathalyzer.
Or do you know what this is?
Yeah.
This is a interrupter basically for my ignition system, and so I cannot start my truck if I have any kind of alcohol on my breath at all. I mean, even if I used a mouthwash in the morning, I couldn't start my truck. So I literally have to be 000 on the breathalyzer in order to start my truck. Is that sad or is it funny? I thought it was funny. I may be mistaken, obviously. I'm willing to. Well, I have always been willing to accept my mistakes in my life. So accepting having to pay, $300 a month for the next 10 months in order to start my truck. I have accepted the consequences of what I've done. So who else is willing who else is willing to admit, like that is embarrassing, right? I nobody wants to talk about having a DUI, but if you did have a DUI, well, admit to it, and accept the responsibility that comes along with the $15,000 of debt that comes along with the DUI. Accept it, admit to it, own it. Be the man who takes the DUI and goes, "Yep, I did it. I did it. And here I are. It did actually take May to December. What is that? 7 months? Yeah, 7 months. It did take 7 months in order to do my home arrest. And my home arrest was only 8 days, mind you. But it was alcohol. I was not allowed to drink for 8 days.
Ooh. That must have been rough.
No, it actually wasn't that hard. It really wasn't. I know 3 days after stopping drinking on a binge is when people get the DTs. Okay, 3 days after stopping a binge. I didn't have I for the entire 8 days that I had the ankle monitor on my ankle, I didn't have DTs. So I know I say I'm a drunk and not an alcoholic because alcoholics are quitters. I'm a drunk. But apparently I can go 8 days and not have DTs. And so what does that make me? It makes me a drinker. Absolutely. I'm a drinker.
And a thinker.
But I am not I am not an alcoholic. I am not. Okay, I am a drunk. Yes, and I admit to that. But if someone like me can stop drinking for 8 days and have no shakes in that 8 days, okay, so what does that make me? I am a drinker. Absolutely, I'm a drinker.
The hypocrite says, "I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight joker."
Right on. Right on, Epic Beard. Right on. That's fantastic. I'm just saying, if you can go 8 days without drinking, and you are a constant drinker the way I am a constant drinker, if you can go 8 days without drinking and you don't get the shakes, you are not an alcoholic. I'm sorry. It's not a it's not a popular thing to say, but you are not an alcoholic if you can go 8 days without drinking. And I can go 8 days without drinking. So I know that even though I drink a lot, I am not an alcoholic. However, I do a whole bunch of stuff on my channel where I just say, fuck it, I don't really care what people think anymore. When I was in Los Angeles in the 1990s, and I could not go to high school without having to hang out with the neo-Yazis.
Neo-Yazis.
You know what? You know what, Jedi Bill, if I am not monetized, so fuck it. I had to hang out with the neo-Nazis. I had to. They were the Fourth Reich. The Fourth Reich, not the Third Reich. I had to hang out with the Fourth Reich. I had to. I am not a racist. I'm not a racist, and I love you, everyone. I do. I really love everyone out there. I am not a racist, but I did have to hang out with the Fourth Reich in high school, in my sophomore year of high school, so that I wouldn't get my ass kicked. Riding my bicycle from Paramount to Long Beach on the LA River, I got my ass kicked 6 times while I was riding on the river from my home in Paramount to my favorite place to surf in Long Beach. I got my ass kicked 6 times just for riding my bicycle down the LA River. So I say there is reverse racism. I am fully aware that there are people out there who say, no, racism is racism. It is. You're absolutely correct. Racism is racism. However, when you apply it to a white guy with blonde, well, at the time, blonde hair, I'm bald now. But when you apply it to a white guy who grew up in LA, then it is reverse racism. I don't believe that the rapper in 1991. Come on, you know the name, Jedi Bill. The rapper
Biggie Small. Biggie.
Say again.
Biggie.
No, not Biggie
Smalls.
Smalls. No, not Biggie Smalls, and not. Although I did grow up very close to Tupac. Tupac and I basically went to the competing high schools. He went to Dominguez High School. I went to Paramount High School.
Oh.
And so Paramount High School used to have to go to Dominguez, and we literally had to duck down in our buses in order to keep from being shot while we were driving into Compton. I'm not joking about that. We literally had to duck down in our school buses in order to get to the football game at Dominguez High School. Now, there are probably 2 people out there who went to Dominguez High School.
Papa Cotton, what's up, man?
I'm assuming there's only 2 other people who went to Paramount High School as well, but oh yes, I get to tell a 2003 story, Jedi Bill.
Okay.
I was a fueler. I did quartermaster stuff.
You probably shouldn't talk with your hands in your front of your mouth so people can hear.
Okay, I'll throw my hands down. But in 2003, in 1998, I was in Bosnia doing a fuel system there. In 2003, that's literally all we did was fuel systems. In 2003, in 2005, I actually designed the fuel system that we built there in QS Base Complex. So there's the history of my my fueler history. Just I've been doing it for so goddamn long. In 2005, we had the best time because it was the fuel system was built by the CBs. You know what a CB is, Jedi Bill?
Nope.
A CB is a Navy engineer. So the Navy who builds stuff,
mm-hmm.
they are the Navy engineers, that the CBs, and so they came into in QS Base Complex in 2005, and they built down into the floodplain. It was not their fault. It was not their fault because Iraq, you get like 3 months of rain in Iraq, okay? Mm-hmm. And so it was not the CB's fault that they dug down into the floodplain. But every single time we had troops coming in to pick up fuel in our fuel system, they were getting flooded. I was walking in hip-deep mud, just getting back and forth from one fuel system to another, going, "So bitch." Here I am swimming through the mud, getting to this area to put 5,000 gallons of fuel into this truck. And then you can drive away. No, we had to actually tow most of those guys out of the fuel system. It was really entertaining. It really was. again, here I go, Mr. CCDV saying you cannot have 30 seconds of free unanswered air.
Okay.
Unanswered air. You have to have Jedi Bill talking at you.
Okay. I'll talk at you.
I'm just saying, you cannot have 30 seconds of unanswered
we have
space.
The Epic Beer went from the one song to California Dreamin' on Such Winter's Day, and then to Surfing USA.
California dreaming on such a winter's day.
Yep. Papa Cotton, the 6th, 7. That's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Reverse racism doesn't exist. There's just plain racism.
It is just plain racism, yes. But you have to understand as a God, I wish Mexican Iron Man or Polly Slant were here. I wish they were here because they would be able to say what I'm not allowed to say.
Okay.
I am not allowed to say the things that I grew up with in South Central Los Angeles. I'm not allowed to say those things because I'm a YouTube content creator and I'm a white man. And so I'm not allowed to say the things that I grew up with in South Central Los Angeles when I was 14, 15, and 16 years old. I'm not allowed to say those things, which is why it would be absolutely wonderful and fantastic if one of my Mexican friends would be on the stream because they could say the words that I'm not allowed to say.
Which is?
I'm not saying the words. I'm not allowed to say them.
Okay.
The least offensive word, and I am allowed to say this, is güero.
White boy.
I'm sorry. No, okay. So here I'm going into I should not say this, however, pinche güero. Pinche güero. Motherfucking white boy. That's what I was called. I was called motherfucking white boy for years.
Oh? Does it offend you?
Well, not now. At the time, of course it did.
They say it's white, but I don't look anything like that. That's white. That's white. My skin doesn't look white.
It did hurt me. It did hurt me back in the day. It did. I was oh wow. I was on the swim team. I played water polo. I was a triathlete, right? Swimming, bicycling, running. And I was also one of the best junior high basketball players ever to come out of Los Angeles. But I still got pinche güero every single time I came out on the court. I am not joking. Their parents were in their 35s and 40s, and they were shouting pinche huedo every time I came out on the court in junior high. So you say there's no such thing as reverse racism. You are correct. There's no such thing as reverse racism, but there is racism. And I was a subject of racism when I was 14 and 15 years old.
Oh.
I was a subject of racism at 14 and 15. And it is because I was white and I had blonde hair. That's why I got punched off of my bicycle while riding down to Long Beach. I got punched off of my bicycle. How hard do you have to punch somebody to punch them off of their bicycle? I was 15 at the time.
Damn.
Yes, there is absolutely systemic racism in the United States. There is systemic racism. It does not just go one way. It does not just go one way. Every Mexican and every Black who says, I was a victim of racism, I have a story that beats yours. And I am the white boy who grew up in Compton. So come on, bring it. I choose not to be angry about it. I joined the Army. I spent 18 years all over the world, in Germany and in Paris and London. I was everywhere, man. I lived everywhere. So I'm not angry about my earlier life. What would you say, Jetta Bill? What would you say? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I really do not like I do not like going back to California. Thanksgiving in 2022. Yes. 2022. I went to it was between Paramount and Downey. It was called Hollydale. That's where my aunt's house is, in Hollydale. So Hollydale, California. I had to spend that weekend there. I mean, Paramount is literally next door to Hollydale. So I did. Oh God, it was awful just driving through.
Driving through what?
How do you explain? How do you explain to other people that there are places in this world that you should never have to live and you should never have to remember? There are places in this world that you should never have to have been and you should never have had to remember. But you can't tell those stories to other people because you lived in that area at that time. You lived in that area during that war, and you just you can't tell other people about it because they were not there and they did not understand it and they did not concept being in that area at that time.
Yeah. You were in the Watts riots in the
Not the
riots
Watts
in '91.
riots, no, not the Watts riots.
Yeah,
the
the
LA
91
riots in '91. Yes.
Oh, geez.
I was in the LA riots in '91. Yes.
It must have been something.
No, well, that's the thing is, they make fun of the Koreans who are sitting on top of their stores and holding their most of them had the
Eureka Enter of the Chill.
Yeah, they did not have the M16 variants. No, most of them had the M9 variants. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Regardless of what weapon the Koreans were holding on top of their store, the Koreans were on top of their store holding their weapons.
Do you blame them?
Not one bit. Not one bit. Most of Paramount got burned down.
Damn.
Most of Paramount got burned down. It took several years to rebuild in Paramount. I assume Compton was the same way, but I don't really know because I was in Paramount and so I didn't give a shit. Downey.
I was born in Downey.
No, only half of Downey got burned down.
Oh.
Lakewood. Only 1/3 of Lakewood got burned down. I mean, you're talking about 18 square kilometers of acreage that literally got burned down all throughout those cities. And I was in the middle of one of them going, motherfucker, and I'm spraying the garden hose, hoping the house doesn't catch on fire. The trailer. I grew up in a trailer. So hoping the trailer doesn't catch on fire. And I was spraying the hose. Why?
We might get a rambling Canuck. It says he might stop by after his stream. I guess he's gaming.
He is gaming, yeah. But why did America burn itself down?
I don't know.
You cannot say you cannot say it was because of racism or anything like that. You cannot say that. I'm sorry. No, I was there. And you burned my city down. You burned my city down. You cannot say it was because I have been oppressed for so many years. That means I get to go break down I get to break down the windows in Cerritos shopping mall and run away with all the TVs. Fuck off. You are choosing to vandalize your own city and you are blaming it on me? Fuck you. I can't. I should probably say it better than the way I did. But having grown up in South Central Los Angeles in 1991 and being blamed, I was being blamed to my face by not just my girlfriend, but her friends. They blamed me for the riot in 1991. And she was Mexican. It should not be a point of contention, but she was Mexican and she was blaming me, and I'm white. Okay, she was blaming me for the 1991 riots. And this is 1993 when I was in a sophomore in high school.
What is this puzzle that's behind us? Looks like there's lots going on here. You got cowboys, you got football players.
The puzzle?
Yeah.
My son actually made the puzzle for me. And it does go all the way back from World War I all the way through Vietnam and the Gulf War. I'll turn off my camera and see if I can get the background to work right. You
have it in an overlay?
There.
You have it in your overlay.
What overlay?
Yeah.
So, not banners, though. Not banners, it's brand.
No, brand, yeah, but you got to go into where it says overlays. The right-hand side.
Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about. Okay.
If you have the image there. There's a StreamYard. There's StreamYard. Live with StreamYard.
Damn you, Jenna Bill.
I'm trying to help you. Button, where's the button?
I don't think I can get I don't think I can get it to come up. However, you can see the World War I pillbox. And down here you can see Iraq in 2003. Oh shit. I really need to get this thing working. Okay. I want to get the picture working because my son actually made the puzzle picture for me, and so He deserves all the credit. It's just I don't know how to do it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
And you said it should be brand. So brand and then share. No, I can't do that either.
It's where your clips are, but it would be in overlays if you had it. Wait a minute. Let's move on to something else.
Yeah, moving on. Moving on.
And now for something completely different. What's different? What is different? What's the significance of 42?
What? The universe and everything. that's what's significant about 42. The universe and everything.
It's the answer to everything. Just say 42.
I have had a bit to drink, so you're allowed to talk about whatever you want to, Jedi Bill.
Okay.
You know what? I'm even going to turn on my camera. I'm going to turn on my camera and I'm going to say, yep, Mr. CCDV actually does have a mustache that curls. And you can say,
No, I won't say that.
Jedi Bill does not have the coolest mustache the way I do.
No, but I got a mustache. It's this thing there, and whatever this is, it's a soul patch. Give it some time.
Hands on your hips. Give a push. You'd be surprised. Do the French mystique again. Do the French mystique again.
Okay, you and Parrot Head on 2 different levels.
I did the French mystique from.
After further review, Parrot Head it's still too clean. Still too clean.
The French mystique from Blazing Saddles, and I kind of just drifted it into Tim Curry, Frankenfurter, Rocky. Damn it, Janet! Come on, tell me what the name of the movie is. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture
Damn
Show.
you!
Yeah.
I can't believe it took you that long to name the movie for me.
Oh, sure. Blame me.
Damn it, Janet. We are in the middle of just letting people up on the live stream. I will put the link in again. Although Jedi Bill and myself are the only ones who have been on the panel so far, I will still put it in there, and you are welcome to come up and join us. I know Parrot Head does not come up and join people on panels.
Nah, he just does his thing in the chat.
I am assuming that
and he tweets and he
Epic Beard
beeps and beeps and
join
beeps
people on panels. and that's pretty much where we're at. Anti-derivative Jill, of course, is naturally welcome to join us. I'm hoping Anti-Derivative Jill and Epic Beard will both be on the panel at the same time, but I find that highly suspect. So it has been fantastic to have you, lovely Sherry, and Keely Chow. Thank you very much for being in the chat. I really appreciate it. So that's where we're at right now. I'm waiting for the Epic Beard, and I'm waiting for
Don't you get a birthday coming up like next month, man?
I have a birthday next month, yeah.
Is it the 15th? Was it 15th?
The 18th of February.
What? The 18th?
I think that's a Tuesday. I'm not sure. I don't care because it doesn't matter to me, because after I turned 42 and I got to be
43.
No, 42. I was the answer to everything, the life of the universe and everything. I was the answer in 42.
Oh, yeah.
And so I haven't actually celebrated a birthday since. However, I suspect turning 46, it's going to be in the Gaslamp District in San Diego. I'm not sure how many of you guys have ever actually been there. It is one of my very favorite places in well, yeah, if you have to be in California, be in the Gaslamp District of San Diego. It is one of the best places to be because you get to sing and you get to smoke cigars and you get to drink all of the bourbon, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You can literally walk to the beach and back if you want to. I wouldn't in February, but you can, if you want to, walk to the beach and back. Just, you know what? Just hang out in the hotels in the Gaslamp District and enjoy the time with others who are there. And we will have the best time together, everybody. So, yeah, next month, my birthday party, 18 February-ish.
What are we doing this year? You know what we did last year? We did the Princess Bride.
We did the Princess Bride. No, that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years
No, that was
ago.
last year. That was last year.
It was not last year. I was.
Yes, it was. It was 2022.
No, you're not correct. I was in Coulterville, California in 22. So I know for a fact that my Princess Bride birthday party was 21. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong, but you know I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're always wrong.
Carry on. Carry on.
Carry it on, your wayward son.
Carry on, my wayward son. Are we going to do Supernatural? Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead,
what?
start singing it, Jedi Bill.
No. I just know those. I'm doing research right now.
And
I strictly remember it was last year.
Anti-derivative Jill. I do wish you would come up on the panel, but you don't have to. It's no problem. And Jedi Bill is absolutely 100% incorrect. My Princess Bride birthday party was 2021.
No,
You are absolutely 100% incorrect, because I was in Coulterville last year, and therefore my Princess Bride party could not have been last year. And so
according to YouTube, it was 10 months ago.
My 42 party, when I turned 42, that was back in, when did I buy this house? August of 2019, I believe. 2019 or 2020. When was my 42 birthday? Oh, yeah, 2019. Oh, I'm right and you're wrong, Jedi Bill. Now going back and learning where I was born. So yeah, 2019 was my 42nd
I was
birthday.
born.
And
hey man, I'm from East LA.
I was 42 in 2019, which means I was 44 in 2020. Yeah, there you go. Win-win. Math and I hard. We don't get along very well. I was like, so in 2019 I was 42, which means in 2022, which is just very recently ago. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Yeah, Jedi Bill, you're wrong and I'm right. So take it from that point of view. Yeah, YouTube timestamps don't lie. Now I did use the whole mathing thing from the years to the years. So 2018 and 2019, I got all the fun out of Douglas Adams. Jedi Bill has been getting all of the fun out of well, Henry Cavill's Superman. Sorry, my bad, Jedi Bill. You shouldn't be straddled with Henry Cavill's Superman, but
okay.
Henry Cavill is a beautiful looking man. He is. And so if the writers of Man of Steel had done the right thing and put Henry Cavill into a series of I was Clark Kent. I wore glasses, and I wrote nerdy stuff. Instead, they had what's his name? Superman's dad, Mr. Kent, and it was cowboy actor. What's his name? Saying he said, "Yeah, maybe you probably should maybe you should have let all those kids die." Really? That's not my Pa Kent. That is not my Pa Kent. It should not have been allowed to go the way it did. That is not Pa Kent. He is a fantastic actor, but saying you should have allowed Superman to allow all the other kids on the bus to die, that's not my Pa. That is not my Pa Kent. Opinions on that, Jedi Bill?
Yeah, no, not at this time. Jedi Bill has left the building and being replaced with an imposter. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I got a touch of the devil. The devil.
So what does the devil think? Because Pa Kent apparently did the right thing, saying that Superman should have allowed those 15 kids to die.
He did.
Say again, Jedi Bill?
I believe he saved him.
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing is just okay. That is not the Pa Kent that I grew up with. It's not the Superman that I grew up with. I will say that Jonathan Kent maybe had a point. But telling his son not to come rescue him from a tornado, I don't know. It just seems like Jonathan Kent was not. Jonathan Kent was not the Pa Kent that I knew growing up. And what movies did he play in, Jedi Bill? It was Robin Hood.
Men in Tights?
Not Men in Tights. However, yes, it was Robin Hood.
Men in tights.
Anyway, he did a really good job, of course, as Pa Kent. It's just that, you know, I don't know. My Pa Kent, my Pa Kent said, "Save everyone." So the guy who said maybe you should have let the 15 children drown. That's not my Pa Kent.
Oh, soft pretzels sound good, Epic Beard.
I do like me some soft pretzels.
Yeah, we already did the time warp, but if we want to do it again, sure. It's just to jump to the left. Your hands on your hips.
And a step to the right.
You do the pelvic thrust. It really does you
insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Well, let's have some fun. What do you want to do for fun?
I wonder about that because I am assuming that if I get to play is that fun or not? Because I love Buttery. I love Buttery and I love Penny so much. They are rocking it every time they dance on my live cooking streams.
Enter Jill chimes in with Superman is supposed to be a nerd, learning everything from Jor-El. That's why his alter ego works out so well. 1978 is all I have seen.
Yes, and they did a really good job of teaching Kal-El from Jor-El. You are absolutely correct. They did a wonderful job of doing that. Now, Wonder Woman in not Batman versus Superman. It was yeah. Not BVS. What is it called? It's called I give up. I give up.
I am your father.
The Justice League.
Obi-Wan never told you what really happened to your father. I am your father.
Tita Bill, are you using
Am I using what?
all right. It is actually my live stream, isn't it? So yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want to talk anymore.
Hey, Carl, I really use you. Oh, what's that? We are the poor. We have come to slaughter your poor human race. I am Lucullus, poor.